Which brings us back to the question, is Droppa China's Roswell?
I see them as absolutely totally different. I see Droppa as most likely hoax, almost certainly hoax, let us say, and I see Roswell as something that has not yet been explained officially by the United States Air Force or government.
I think people call Droppa the Chinese Roswell because it's sexy and gets better ratings and attention to people because Roswell's already known. Otherwise, it's a total nonsense mythical story.
Just like Roswell, abductions, small beings with oversized heads, spaceships, hybrid children, and a government intent on hiding them, China is quickly creating its own UFO mythology. But if the accounts are true, their extraterrestrial heritage may go back many centuries, before the communists, before the Cultural Revolution, and even before the cave art. Back to the isolated mountains, where some believe that a peaceful race called the Droppa crash-landed and created stone discs to preserve their story for posterity.
I think for some people, their own paradigm isn't wide enough to accept the idea that they may be looking at possible extraterrestrials.
It would cause a revolution in sciences, because this would be the proof that there has been alien people from the stars crash landing here.
But the lack of physical evidence sharply divides skeptics and believers.
The only evidence we're left with is a series of these Polaroid photographs. So the question is this purely a hoax, or is there something to it?
The people involved in the Droppa story, these Chinese scientists and other journalists who apparently wrote about it and so forth, are not to be found in any other context at all. No one knows who these people are. There's just no evidence that they actually even existed.
First of all, there's no stones. There's no stones with grooves. There's no stones with grooves with hieroglyphics.
My attitude is with the Droppa stones. Get a life.
Still others stand firm.
Well, I myself, I'm convinced there's a truth behind the stone disc story. I'm convinced that most of the 716 stone discs are still in those caves, and maybe by chance it one day happens that another man can step in this area again and find these caves. And this would be a very thrilling thing. If it would be possible to find these stone discs again, it would rise the whole story out of the fogs of obscurity again.